Students, very good morning. I think I'm audible, but still somebody can confirm to me in the chat. The chat is enabled for everybody. You cannot unmute it. It will take some time, but can you confirm whether I'm audible or not? Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, Janya. So very good morning, friends, and it's a great day for all of us because we have with the team which is working on the AI. In fact, it's the first initiative of kind which we are doing it from our side with regard to the AI profiling. Thanks to the management who has accepted our request to conduct this type of profiling. Because if you happen to see over the time, we have been doing profiling, but we have been doing in person. The first time we are trying to initiate this AI profiling, and we have a team called as Iris, who has also been going to support us in all aspects. And on behalf of the management, on behalf of the placement team, and behalf of all of you, I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Sippy. Sippy sir happens to be the person who is going to lead this program right from the initiative of making presentation. And in fact, he was the person who came to us through which we are working on it. With these words, may I request Sippy sir to please take over the process and we'll start the process. Thank you, sir. Sippy sir, you can take over.
Yes, sir. Good morning, students. First, let me give a short introduction about myself. My name is Sirpi. I am founder and CEO of Infinite AI Solutions. Basically, Infinite AI Solutions is a company that builds custom AI solutions for all businesses, as well as we build products, AI-related products that is more useful for the students. The first thing which we focus is Iris, which is a AI placement assistant as well as AI profiling assistant. That is what which we are going to see in detail today. Thank you for the college management to discuss with you all about our Iris AI. Now I will start the presentation. First of all, let me give a overall agenda of the meeting. The overall agenda is we'll have a full-length presentation as well as a practical workshop, which you will be doing later in the lab. First, let me give a brief introduction about what the job description is, what the interview process is, what a placement process is. As you are all just entering into your final years, we hope it will be very useful for you, as well as the Iris placement assistant will also be of great help to you. Without any ado, I will just start my presentation. Just to avoid lag, I will switch off my camera. Yes, as you all are entering into your final semester, final year, the one basic thing and the one most important thing which you are going to face in this final year is your interviews and your placements. All this 4 years which you have built the foundation is just for this 1 year where you are going to put that all together and build a lifelong career for you. This 1 year is going to decide what your future is going to be. So first, let me start with what a job offer, what a job interview or a placement process is. First of all, it starts from job description, which the company gives you, to the job offer which you are going to get. So this is a long process. Let me divide that process into 3 different phases. In the first phase, we are going to see job description analysis, resume preparation, and gap analysis. This phase is very important because this is where you are going to identify what the company needs, as well as you are going to showcase yourself that you have what is needed. First of all, you say you are in the placement phase now. A company comes to your campus. So what they will be providing you is a job description. Job description is nothing but a document where they will say what all they expect from you, what degree you should have, what are the skills you should have, what the company, the work is going to be. So these details will be there in the job description. Usually what students will do is they prepare one common type of resume and they will send that resume to all companies. But professionally, that is not how it is going to be. That I will make it clear in the very beginning itself. Resume should be focused for each and every job description which you are going to apply. For example, I think you are all students from IT and CS and CSBS departments. So say a company, let's say for example, Amazon comes, they give for a job description for a software engineer. So your resume should be dependent on the job description what Amazon provides you. So this we'll discuss in detail. First job description they will give. Based on the job description, you will be preparing your resumes and you will compare this job description and your resume to find out what the company is needing as well as what you are good at. In this, you can find what you are weak at. So identifying the gap is very important. Once you are clear about the whole thing, the next set is training phase. The training phase is where you practice. The first thing is process understanding. Every company will have different process. Okay, for example, one company will have one aptitude round, coding round, as then a technical round and a HR round. Some companies will directly have a technical round and HR round. So first you will understand what the process is and what the company is expecting in each process. Then based on that, targeted preparation you have to do. Then always, as people used to say, practice makes a man perfect. For aptitude and coding, we all know if you code, then only you can. Coding, you cannot without practice, there is no coding. You can learn for many hours, but without practicing, there is no coding. So aptitude, then coding, then the main thing is interview practice. Like college will have mock interviews. So such type of interview practice you have to do. After that, you have to analyze your training phase and do performance analysis. Then you will understand where you are weak at, and then you have to do a final revision. Then your interview marathon will start, aptitude, technical, HR, everything. Now we'll see all this phase in a little bit detail. First one, we'll see what a job description is and we'll decode. In job description, there used to be some technical terms like these are required, these are essential, these are must have, mandatory, like these words will be there. So each and every word means a little different thing. So you have to be very clear, like must have, if something required, essential, mandatory is mentioned, then it is, you should be having it. If something like preferred word is used, even if you don't have, you can attend that interview. So those type of things comes under this nice to have or preferred. The basic rule is in a job description, if 60% of your resume is matching, then you can definitely apply and take that interview. You have a huge probability of success. And then you have to understand from the resume what skills are your high priority, what are critical for this interview, and what are non-negotiables. So these things I will show a small sample and I will let you know. Then these type of terms will be there: fast-paced environments, competitive salary. So these words like fast-paced environments means it is mostly a startup where they will make you work for long hours. So this kind of understanding of the job description is what first you need. Basic things you will note in a job description is what your job function is, what educational requirement is needed, what technical skills they are asking what is definitely you must have and nice to have. Then what work environment indicators, like for example, this fast paced environment, these things, and what salary they are mentioning. So these are the things you will look in a job description. Now, let us see how this, for example, this is a small job description. Here they have mentioned required 3+ years of Python, React, SQL, essential problem solving, teamwork. So from this you can decode, right? First, required means it is definitely you should have. You should know knowledge in Python, React, and SQL. After that, you have preferred. Preferred means if you have this, it is a bonus. If you don't have, it is okay. So those comes under this preferred. And again, like I told, this fast-paced environment, family-like culture, competitive salary. So these are the words which you have to focus on in a job description. Once you understand the job description and find the skills, what are all the company is expecting, then comes the major process of resume. I will tell you a shocking thing. Many of my friends, as well as even our company HRs, thousands of resume will come. So basically, your resume will get a maximum of 6 seconds to tell whether you are going to the next round or not. You are not going to the next round. So what recruiter will see in this 6 seconds? The first thing what they will see is your name, your educational background, if it is matching the job description. So these are the first essential thing they will see. Okay, I am taking for software engineer. He is a B software engineer and her name is this. Okay, click. The next thing they will see is if the projects are projects, internship, what you have done is the most important thing. If those are matching, the next 2 seconds they'll be seeing, okay, these are the projects they have done. The next they will move on to skills. The next thing is the skills is very important. How to write these skills, I will explain you later. So basically, in the projects, what all the softwares you have used, the programming languages you have used. So those things you mention as skill. So the skills, if they are matching, this 6 seconds work is over. Either you are selected or you are not selected for the next process. So what to write in this resume? So this is what next we'll be seeing. You see, a resume need not be colorful. You need not put any images. It need not be like a bright thing, a very attractive thing. It need not be like that. It should be very simple and elegant, and to the point it has to be there. So there is a way of writing every topic. So basically a fresher resume architecture will have these things, like it will have profile details. Profile details is this name and the details which I am giving here, or the profile details. Next, you have a professional summary. After that, you will have your education details. Then you will not have work experience. Mostly you will mention the projects, the main final year project, then the mini projects which you have worked on. So these things you will put in projects. Then you will have internship. Then you will have a skill section. After that, if any publications you have done, then it is very good, very great. So you mention those publications. Then what all the extra certifications you have got, you mention those certifications, other achievements, awards, extracurricular activities, languages, whatever I have given in the red color, these are must for a fresher. You should have these things in your resume. Now, let us see how you should write all these things. Header is what I have given here as the profile details. Okay, profile details, everything will have a definite format. Okay, because you have to follow a set of rules in order to write a resume. First, here, as I have mentioned, first header, you have to write your name, phone number, email. You have to create a LinkedIn account, mention your LinkedIn details. This I will mention in detail later. Then you mention your location, everything. Don't use photographs, fancy fonts, multiple colors, not needed. Just a simple name, mail ID, phone number, LinkedIn link, location. So these things are enough. Then you will go to educations, what college you have been studying, what degree you have got, what is your CGPA, which you are graduating. And based on the company, you have to mention any relevant coursework. For example, if the company is expecting cloud-based work in the job description, if you have studied any course related to cloud-based thing, you will mention those things in the relevant coursework under your education. The next one is technical skills. You will divide the technical skills into some basic details, like all the programming languages clubbed together, all the libraries clubbed together. So like this, you have to divide the technical skills. Then you will have a professional summary. A simple professional summary would do. Main things you have to mention here is the stream, the 3 skills, like what you have done in your projects, then the most important or best project what you have worked at, those details. In this area I have worked at, I am seeking opportunity in this company to contribute some basic value, like here to contribute innovative solution. So this type of professionalism and template you have to use. Then projects. In projects, you have to write what is the project name, what skills you have used, what year and month you have done the project, and 3 to 4 bullet points would be enough. But the main thing is your bullet points. If you have any numbers in the project, for example, I have increased by this much percentage. For example, if I am working on predictive analysis, the prediction percentage is this much. So you can give the percentage. More quantitative your resume is, that much best it is. Okay, more than the numbers are very important in projects. After that, achievements and certifications, you can just mention any hackathons, competition, certification, whatever you have bought, those you can mention. And there are few formatting rules. For example, mostly you have to go with Times New Roman or Calibri for a professional font with 11 to 12 points. Then margin is 0.5 to 1 inch on all sides. Then the length is 1 page is very neat and clean. 2 page is usually not preferred for resume for freshers. So you keep it maximum to 1 page. If it goes to 2 page, then it is not a problem for freshers. Then while you are sending your resume, you have to use a particular format. Your first name, the job, and the resume you have to put as a PDF and you will send. And the major thing, if you are applying for any companies outside the campus placement, then there is a huge gatekeeper who is called the ATS, which is applicant tracking system. This applicant tracking system is what going to decide if your resume is going to enter the company, or the HR itself, the HR person itself will not see your resume. So this depends on this ATS gatekeeper. So what this does is, it will have the job description, it will have your resume, it will just keep on matching the keywords. If the skill is mentioned, it will check if the skill is present in your resume. So how you should design your resume is, whatever is there in the job description, those keywords should be present in your resume. So this keyword optimization is very important. Exact phrases from job description should be mentioned. After that, don't use like what is not standard. For example, work experience, education, skills, these are standard. You always go with these things. For example, instead of work experience, using my journey. So these things and all doesn't work with ATS. ATS layout should be simple, clean, standard font should be used, clear section dividing should be there, and then mostly left aligned it has to be. And always PDFs only will work with ATS. If you send it as image, it is not going to read. So these things you have to focus in for applying outside the campus placement. So any company you are applying through Naukri, LinkedIn, Indeed, anything, you have to follow these ATS robot. You look for these ATS gatekeepers. Okay. And one secret thing which I can tell is, if you are submitting a resume to an online company or platform, whatever these keywords are present in the job description, at the bottom of the resume, you can keep those in white letters. So white letters, we will not be able to see it, but the ATS can pick it up. So your percentage of selection is considerably high if you do this. But normally you can put all the keywords in your resume properly itself. Okay. So these things you have to look for. Then, like I have told, this type of clean resume is what we need. Simplicity always wins. Keyword should be visible. Like I have told, in projects, number is what going to matter. You have to mention how much time you have saved, which server you have used, what accuracy you have obtained. So these things is very important. After that, a standard structure, like what I have told, the standard structure you have to follow. So now your resume is ready. Now, once this resume is ready, now you will start your preparation for the interview. First, you have to do some research. Once you get a job description, you will be looking for three main things. One is company deep dive. The first thing, company deep dive in sense, whatever job description you get, at once you go to Google, you go to Perplexity, you search about the company, what recent news the company is in, what the company culture is, what their recent projects are, what the company is working on currently. So these details, the company name, its location, you have to know some knowledge about the company before attending the interview. This is a basic thing which an interviewer expects. Okay. Once you know about the company, now you will deep dive into the second thing, that is role research. Role is, if you are applying for a software engineer, what a software engineer's role is going to be, what you are going to do daily in the company. Then if you are going to get a promotion, what your next step will be in that same company. Then you have to see, there are many websites like Ambition Box, Glassdoors, etc. You go there, you see reviews about the job, you see reviews about the salary, what range the salary is. So you will get an overall idea about the role beforehand itself. The third one, this is not mostly suitable for freshers, but still, if you are going to apply for a company, go to LinkedIn, follow the company, follow the peoples. If any alumni people from, for example, EGS college is there, you connect with them, you discuss with them. So these things you can do with about the interviewer research. So once this is there, you are ready for the next step, which you are going to do. The main thing, the major type of questions that you are going to face in the interview. Basically, you will face three types of question in interview. One is technical questions, second is behavioral questions, third is situational questions. In a general interview, I'm speaking. Technical question in sense, all the core things, fundamental things. For example, coding, they will say some say give code for Fibonacci series, something like that. Technical questions you will get. In your projects, you will get question. So these comes under technical question. Behavioral question include they will check how you are going to fit in the company. So they will, if you, the how leadership is for you. Mostly behavioral questions comes under the HR round. The third one is situational question. These are some complex questions which they might ask. For example, they will give a scenario. Say, for example, you are in this company, you are getting this project. So how you will work on this project? How you are going to approach this project? So these type of question comes under situational question. So you have to prepare for each and every type of this. And then the major thing is body language and interview tips. That is, in-person interview means what are the things you have to follow? You have to maintain eye contact. You give a firm handshake. You say, you greet them. You sit straight. You practice your introduction and everything in mirror in front of you. So these things is what you expect in a in-person interview. Same in virtual interview, you face the camera and speak, and you keep your background plain. Then you have to minimize distraction. So these things you have to do in virtual interview. So whatever interview you was facing, you have to be ready for it. Now I will basically only discuss about two main things as you are freshers. One is self-introduction. You have to have a 30-second version of your self-introduction always ready. If someone comes to you and ask, introduce yourself, these basics thing you have to say even when they wake you at sleep. So this is because the whole interview depends upon how you introduce yourself. So first you say, hello sir, this is my name, I'm a final year student at this university. I have specialized in these skills. I have hands-on experience in this project and workshop. Why I am passionate about your company and how I will suit in your company. So these things you have to go. For this only I have told you not need to know about the role and the company beforehand. So you prepare some 2-3 versions. One is an extended version, one is 60-second, 90-second. Choose one and prepare that, and you practice it regularly in front of mirror. So you will have this self-introduction in hand ready. The next one is project presentation. The next question definitely will be about explain what project you have worked. So this is going to be a definite question in your interviews. Here, I will tell a small method which you can use to explain your projects. One is the STAR method. STAR method in sense, situation, task, action, and result. For example, you are working in machine learning stock prediction. The situation is mostly you will be working in group projects. So you say we are a group of students. We have worked in, this is our final year project. So this is the field which we have chosen. So these things you are setting the background, context. So this comes under the situation. The next one is task. What you are planning to do comes under task. Action is how you have done the task. So how you have done what you have planned. So here I have mentioned data processing model selection, how much here data I have collected, how I have collected, and what algorithms I have used. So these comes under the action. The next one is result, how you have obtained the result, what result you have obtained. So these things in this order, if you go, it is easy for you also to explain and easy for them also to understand. So you can use this STAR method for your project thing. HR round basically is they will check your cultural fit, how you are motivated, and your communication skills. So these things only they will be checking you. Basic questions like tell me about yourself, why should we hire you, what is your strength, weakness, where do you see yourself in 5 years. These questions will be asked. If they ask tell me about yourself, don't just repeat what is in the resume. Like you have to tell your name and everything again, but instead of exactly repeating everything that is in your resume, you connect yourself with the company, the role, why you are interested. So these things you can talk and tell me about yourself. Again, in why should we hire you question, the skills mentioned in the job description and how you are going to fit in the company. So like this, you have to approach. In weakness, you can give a weakness, and in the same answer, you have to say how I am planning to work over it. So instead of saying like generic weaknesses like I am punctual, so I am expecting everyone to be punctual. So these things, even the HR know you are just telling. So you are no need to be like that. You can tell your weakness. Like for example, I am a slow learner, but I do this to overcome it. So if like this, when you are truthful, when you are honest, it is going to work bigger. Then where do you see yourself in 5 years? You have to always, whatever company you are applying, you go in the career path of the company and tell inside the company how you will improve. Okay. So these things you have to tell in the HR round. After that, salary negotiation, basically freshers, you might not need it, but you have to do some research, talk to the seniors or your alumni, and then get an overall idea, and then you can discuss. The right approach is you have to tell, okay, based on the market research, I'm open to contribution, discussion. So like this, you have to do the right approach, but basically salary negotiations doesn't work for freshers. The next thing, the last thing is what finally the HR will say, do you have any questions? Instead of just saying, I don't have any questions further, thank you. So instead of that, if you ask some questions about the company, they will feel interested in you. This is how you present yourself. So you can ask, if I join the role, what my role will look like in 6 months, what type of projects I will be working on. How does this company strategic goals? You have to read the company page and profile for this type of things to work. So you can ask these type of questions. Okay, and basically for freshers, what you should not do is don't be inflexible on salary. Salary is next thing. Salary doesn't matter to you. You are freshers. Whatever, if you are planning a career in some particular direction, you take the job offer. You just go ahead. 1 year is going to be your practice. You are going to just enter the field blindly and you are going to face whatever it is coming. So don't negotiate over salary as a fresher. You see whether the job is relevant for you. This is what you're expecting. Just go ahead and continue. Okay. The one thing which a small introduction which I will give, I will not go in detail in this, is beyond campus. Beyond campus is, of course, college will be bringing you huge opportunities and huge campus placement opportunities. Apart from that, also you can apply. You can go to, there are many websites and pages where you can go and you can search for job opportunities and you can apply. This also you can do in your final year. Before graduation itself, you can have a job offer in this direction also. For example, LinkedIn and Naukri, two things I will discuss. For LinkedIn, I will say few things are very important. Let me show my LinkedIn and I will tell. Here, this is called headshot. A clean headshot with background is very important. After that, how you are giving your profile details, instead of just giving I'm a student at this college, this university. So instead of that, final year student, Python developer, ML enthusiast, whatever you have to sell yourself. That is what basically you are doing in LinkedIn. You are saying I am good at this. You are going to portray yourself in a positive manner. So you give a strong headline. So this is what headline is: on a mission to make AI practical and accessible. So this is what I'm adding extra. So this is how you have to write your thing. Once you log in, you can just enter all this, what your project is, what you are seeing your future to be. So these things you can do. Then you can mention your projects, what are the skills you are good at. After that, the languages, everything you can mention. Okay. So you have to complete the profile. After that, just a minute. After that, the main thing in LinkedIn is you have to be active in LinkedIn. I will give you 4 small tips to be active in LinkedIn. How much ever you are active, that much ever you are going to learn in LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a huge platform. You can learn about many projects. You can meet new people in your field. You can have a lot of job opportunities directly through meeting people in LinkedIn. If you use LinkedIn properly, you are going to have a lot of pushover competing with other students. You can share insights, like 2-3 posts in a week you can put. You can regularly engage in comments, like if someone posts in your field, you follow them, you give what I'm not understanding this, explain this to me, like that you can engage. Then connect with your alumni. The college passed out of your colleges will be eagerly waiting for you to help you, take you in their company. So go there, search for EGS, and then connect with your seniors from your same department, ask them what company you are working, get referrals from them. You can do wonders in LinkedIn. Same way Naukri. Naukri is basically a job search platform. You basically complete the profile, then regularly search and apply. So Naukri, only thing I would say is you have to just be once you open and close Naukri regularly to bring your resume up in the HR portals. Okay, so basically you can delete and re-upload. This is a small trick which I'm telling. You can delete and re-upload your resume daily. So whenever they search, for example, software engineers, how much ever you are active, that much ever it comes up in the HR portals when they search. So these things is about Naukri. Other small platforms include this Indeed is for freshers. It is very good. AngelList is for startups. Then Glassdoor is what I mentioned earlier. You can see company reviews, salaries. Previous interview questions also will be there in Glassdoor, AmbitionBox. So you can see what earlier interview questions they have asked. Okay. Then whatever company comes to you, please visit their company page. Okay. Then when an application comes, apply in the first 24 hours itself. Then check the application status. If you know the HR in LinkedIn, send follow-up emails and you move to the next opportunity. And these networking practices are not needed for freshers. The final thing I wish to say here is basically you need 3 things to get placed. One is preparation, like how much you are preparing, that is going to be your result. Third one is persistence. Persistence in sense, you should not get weak after applying and attending first interview. You have to try again and again and again. So that is persistence, preparation, persistence, and personal branding is what I mentioned, like portraying yourself, how you are going to showcase yourself in the interview. This comes in, this comes with a lot of practice, how in practice in front of mirrors, practicing mock interviews. So this comes in personal branding. So if you include these three, definitely you are going to get placed. Like here I have mentioned, every no which you get in an interview is getting you closer to a yes. Every rejection will teach you something new, and every interview is going to make you stronger. Your dream job you will definitely get. So you start today, be consistent and prepare, and definitely you will get success. Okay. Now you have gone through the whole job process, starting from job description to how you are going to prepare for interview, build a resume, prepare for interview. After that, the final thing, how you are going to meet, I mean, you have to build your network, how you are going to apply outside the campus placements also you have seen. Okay. Now I will come to my part. Okay. This whole process which I have discussed might seem a little complex for you, like the resume building or the preparation part. So what we have done from Infinite AI solution is build a AI assistant named Iris that will reduce your work and will make the whole process easy for you. Okay. Now we'll go to the next part of the presentation. This is live demo which I'm going to show of the Iris platform. From here on, you have to be very much attentive, because what I'm going to teach you, you will be doing it in live Monday morning. Okay. So listen carefully, because you will directly go to the labs on Monday and you will be practicing what I am going to tell from this point. Okay, so please be careful and listen. The Iris is a platform which is going to make your placement process easy. Like I have told, you have to build resume, the formats, the templates, whichever I have told. Our AI resume builder has already all those formats, ATS friendly template. So you can just go there, build your resume. Once you build your resume, you can analyze with the job description. You will get a personalized preparation plan. For example, your interview is in 10 days. You enter 10, it will give you how you should prepare for the next 10 days. And from college side, of course, they will be giving you mock interviews. But mostly mock interviews are generic. You can give with Iris mock interviews for particular jobs. For example, you are attending for Amazon, you are attending for Google, whatever company, you just give the JD as input, and what you will get is personalized mock interview, end-to-end mock interview you will get. The AI will become the Amazon's interviewer, and it will conduct you whole interview. And then you can analyze your interview. You can get how to answer each and every question, what is the correct way of answering. Those details you will get, and you can track your progress as well. Okay. Now we'll go to the live demo part. Okay. This is going to be our website, iris-ai.in. So Monday, once you come inside the lab, you have to go to this website. Here we have home features, showcase, job listings. You have to go to job listing, and here each and every one of your department will already be present. For example, CSE department, Innovate System, Associate Product Developer is there. CSE department, TCS Assistant System Engineer is there. Same way, CSBS, TCS one resume, one job description is there. So you can choose any one from this. CSE students can choose any one from this, which job you are willing to attend, which you are willing to take a mock interview. You can go there and take this. For example, now I am choosing this AIDS, that is artificial intelligence and data science. Just for example, I'm taking basically because I am from this department, so I know some words I can tell. So I am just choosing this. Once you are choosing what you have chosen, what company you are going to take a mock interview, click no more. Okay. Then you can see the job description in detail. Like I have told, here they have mentioned requirements, strong foundation, proficiency, what they need. So these things is there. You can just go through it and then take whatever you are comfortable with. Say, for example, CSE, there are 2 or 3 job descriptions. Go and see the requirement and take one of it, any one which you are comfortable. Then here it is mentioned what requirements is there, what tech stack is needed for this job post, everything. Okay. Once you go there, you click on this free resume analysis. Okay. And this account login will come. There you have to give your name, mail ID, password, then agree, then create account. Okay. So this is what you are going to do. Your name, mail ID, password, I agree, then create account. I have already signed in, so I will use sign in. Okay. Now, once I sign in, what it will happen is directly my job description will get loaded in this section. Okay. You just leave it. Now it is loaded. Now we'll go to our first thing, AI resume builder. Okay. As I have mentioned the whole process, the first thing is building a resume. Okay. Now we'll build a resume. I will give a small example of building. So what we will do is I will build side by side. Okay. So just it is simple as this. Once you give it inside, it will be coming. You have your, if you have created a LinkedIn, or you, for example, in your project, you have created a website. So those details you can mention here. Okay. Then objective and professional summary. Here comes the matter. Like I have told you, objective should be in a specific template, right? It should be like final year student in this, I am good in this, I have worked in this project. So like this. Now you are not comfortable with the template. You are not remembering it. No need to remember also. What we are going to do here is type in ordinary English which you are comfortable with. See how I am typing. So I am typing from my side. I'm just typing. I am a data scientist with 5 years of experience. I know Python, SQL, machine learning. Uh, I am very good at cloud platforms like AWS, GCP, Azure, and proficient in data visualization platforms like Power BI and Tableau. I am a team player and hard worker. Okay, this is what I'm typing. You should not write like this in a resume. Okay, but this is the content which you want to write in the resume. Okay, so I'm just giving what all I want to write in resume, and I click this AI enhance. This is what Iris AI will do for us. This enhancing it will do. Now see how it has changed here. Experienced data scientist with 5+ years of expertise in Python, SQL, proficient in cloud platforms like AWS, GCP, Azure, as well as data. So you see what it is doing, right? So you just write in whatever language you are comfortable with. It will change to proper ATS format in the side by side itself.
Shilpi, can I take a minute of yours?
Yes, yes, yes.
I want you to do a two favor. One is I want you to write in Tanglish that normally students use around like WhatsApp short form and all. And
Okay.
please write something for a pure fresher, like basic Python. Like if you write that,
Okay,
let's
okay.
see
I
how
will
it
do for
comes.
fresher. No problem. Yes, yes, I will do. I will write from next step I will do. So here university I'm writing
So
EGS.
even the tagline can also be objective can also be reworked if possible.
I can write like final year student. I will anyhow send resume samples, sir, with in a Google Drive link, freshers resume sample. Final year student. So what I did is what I am comfortable in typing,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that I
fine, fine.
type.
You can write final year student, basic Python,
Yes.
like unbroken languages. So it will correct
Okay,
that
final year
also.
student, good at Python. Yes, yes, good at Python. Worked in project, basically some final year projects. If someone can send me a message, I can just put it. For example, built a e-commerce website. Just I am writing.
Okay. Website. Internship in called as ONGC.
But there is no need to write. Okay.
No, I'm just telling
Okay.
you. Let's see how it goes, comes up. Now you see
Internship
how
in.
the any company, ONGC, TCS, anywhere you can.
Okay, internship in TCS about system architecture.
Still going high. System architecture they'll not do.
Okay.
Let's finish it with TCS. Let's see how it comes.
Okay, sir. Just you are getting the context right. So
Yeah, yeah, that's
whatever
what.
you write,
No,
it will
these guys
finally
should
give you.
know.
Just I'm.
They should know that if they write how the outcome will come. That's what I'm trying to show them.
Okay, okay, okay.
Just put
Internship in
AI.
TCS. Internship in TCS. Just if you can say something, I will write.
No, enough, enough. Now you can go for the AI enhance.
So you can see here, right? Python developer, experienced Python developer. What I'm telling is, it gives, as you have told internship, it has changed it to experience. So, okay, experienced Python developer with proven track record of e-commerce website, seeking to challenging role to leverage my technical expertise, contribute to growth of an innovative organization. So, like this. So, basically, as I have already mentioned, this you will be writing after reading the job description. Okay. Once you read the job description, in whatever English language, broken language you are comfortable, you just write the content. It will convert to the objective. Here, what we should not have done is, usually we don't write where I have done internship, though these things we no need to write in professional summary. Just you have to mention what you are good at, what your behavior is, like for example, I will be a team player. So these things, as well as a one-line introduction about, for example, here you can remove this experience, say Python developer with proven track record of building e-commerce website, seeking a challenging role to leverage my technical expertise and contribute to the growth of an innovative organization. Here, an innovative organization should not have written. Why? Because you should have written with respect to the company name. Whichever company you are applying, that you have to write. Okay. So when you give in broken English, basically the content, it will convert it into proper summary. After that, here, say school, I'm writing Anna University. Location is Chennai. I am writing BSB Computer Science. Then I'm going to go out in May 2026. My CGPA is 8.5. And if any relevant coursework you have done, for example, whatever coursework that is more with the job description. For example, the job description is about AI. If you have done any coursework, you mention. If you are not have done any, you can just skip this relevant coursework. Directly go to the projects, give a project name, whatever project you have done. I'm just entering what I have already prepared. Okay, otherwise it will take a little time. Which year you have done? May 2025 I have done this project. And the description again, wherever this AI enhance button is there, you can just describe the project in whatever way you are comfortable, and then just give the AI enhance. Here I have already prepared some content which I will paste. Just I'm giving some content. Even this no need to give us point also, you can just give comma what you have done. Okay, and click AI enhance. It will you see it has developed into a proper points how the projects has to be mentioned. Okay, what if you have GitHub account? If you have, it is very good to have a GitHub account because the recruiter can see where your projects are, particularly for CSIT students. I'm telling, create a GitHub account, upload your projects there, and give your project link, that is GitHub link as well here. Okay, so if you have worked one more project, just say for showing how the resume will look like, I will add. So when you come on Monday, you just come prepared with whatever mini project or whatever projects you have worked. So it will be easy for you to just directly do this in the lab. Okay, then if you have done in any internship, for example, I have done a data science intern in a company called Innovate AI, Bengaluru. I have done in June 2024, say, and what I have worked also, I'm just writing. Here you just mention like the English which I have discussed earlier, just write in whatever language. I have attended this, I have learned this. So this software I have used. Whatever you have done in your internship, just mention and click AI enhance. Okay. Just to save time, I'm just doing this. And then skills, similarly, whatever skills, just I will just with comma, you can just give Python, SQL, machine learning, something like this. I'm giving a lot of things. See, comma. When I say form list, what it will do is it will properly allocate, like it will say programming languages. It has connected Python and R. Then these libraries, then the methods in machine learning. So it itself will organize into small topics. Okay. Then if you have any publications, mention it, like here publication title, who is your co-author, like if any of your teammates in final year project is there, co-authors, then the abstract. Again, you can use AI enhanced here. Same way certification, I have done an AWS certification. I'm just mentioning here with AWS in 2023. Same way I have done Azure is Microsoft company. So again, just in 2024, I have got the certificate, something like this. Okay. So once this awards extracurricular activities, for example, I'll just add this publication also, optimizing. This is what I have worked in publication in the year 2024. The conferences. Once I give what all co-authored, what all is in the publication, use AI enhance, it will change the content. Okay. Same way, accomplishments, awards, extracurricular activities. Like if you have done, you have participated and got a prize in, say, national level meets. So those things you can mention. Like just click, write the activity name, position, organization, date range, explain, and write a AI enhance. Click AI enhance. So like that, you can build your resume completely. Once your resume is fully ready, what you will do is you will check here and you will click this download button, download resume button. Then your resume will get downloaded. Okay, see, in proper ATS format, your resume will get downloaded. So the first thing you will do is log in from the job listing portal, come to the resume builder section, build a resume with all the contents mentioned here. You can just adjust the spacing, everything if needed. Once you can see the output and then you can change these things. After that, what we'll do is now your resume is ready. Okay. Like the process which we have discussed, first job description we have studied, then resume we have downloaded. Okay. Now what I will do is I will come to the next section, upload. Okay. Here the job description is already there. Okay. Now I will choose file. Whatever resume is downloaded, with your name only, it will be downloaded. So this you will choose, it will come here. Then you will click analyze resume. Okay. Once you click analyze resume, it will take 2 to 3 minutes. It will match the job description with your resume, whatever you have created. The resume and the job description of the company you are applying, it will analyze both. Okay. And it itself will move on to the next session. That is analysis. It will show a complete analysis of how much you are matching with the job description, how much your resume is matching with the job description. Like each and every one of you would have put a different project. Okay. So everyone, the company might need a particular type of skills. So you might have one type of done one type of project. So based on those matching, it will give a match score. A detailed match analysis will be given, where in what area you are matching, what you are not matching. So those things will be given directly. Then the key strength for applying this job. Okay, the job asks for Python, you are good in Python. It asks for SQL, so what you are good at and what you are weak at also will be given. The job description specifically mention about this LLM and RAG, generative AI, these things. So but we have not done any project in this. Your resume doesn't mention the things. So your skill gaps will be mentioned here. Okay. And resume improvement suggestions will also, it will give. For example, lack of specific technologies and outcome related to AIML. So in project which we have mentioned, first project zero, technologies is not mentioned. So we have not mentioned any technologies. So here what it says is, used is Python, scikit-learn, what the accuracy. So how you have do an improved version, it is mentioning. You can just copy the improved version, go to your resume builder, and in projects, first project, you can just change the first thing. Okay. And then do a enhance again. So like this, you can change based on the resume improvement suggestion, what it has given. So here you say LangChain and generative AI not included, but it is given, it is must. So if you don't have, always think if you can take a short course, understand projects, see some YouTube videos and understand at least the basics of it. Okay. If they have mentioned generative AI and LangChain is must, your resume should have it. Otherwise, there is no point of taking you to the interview, right? So whatever skill gap is there, we'll focus on the skill gap. Once this is ready, you click view preparation plan. Then the whole preparation plan will be visible for you. It will be a customized plan for you. It will tell what areas to focus while preparing. Here, you are not good at generative AI, LangChain, large language model. So these are your weakness, your skill gap. So it is telling what area you should focus. Then it will give your likely interview questions. Okay. So for example, here it says nearly 15 questions. What questions might come in your interview. So instead of going and searching what questions might come, our AI assistant will give you 15 example questions. Like you can go and read these questions. So how would you approach deploying an AI ML platform in cloud? So you say how you should answer also it will give. How you should deploy, highlight what all you should highlight. You should basically read about containerization, infrastructure code, everything. So how you should answer also it will give. So interview question, what all might ask will be given. Behavioral question, technical question, everything will be given. After that, detailed concepts to study will be given. That is, what all fundamentals you have to read, what all advanced topic you have to read for this interview. Which interview? Which you have selected. If you have selected a different company, different interview, your preparation plan totally will be different. Okay. For this role, it has now given this preparation plan. Now it will say technologies you have to know everything. It also will say potential gap addressing. Gap addressing means here it has given skill gaps, right? Generative AI, LangChain is needed, but we are not having it. So in preparation plan, what it will say is, if you are not having, how you can highlight this in an interview. So you are not having, and they are asking you about your weakness in interview. So it will tell, it will highlight, you do some small projects, small hands-on experience, online course like 1 hour course. You have to do those things and know the basic things about these things. So those ideas will be given in the addressing potential gaps. Okay. Then this is what I mentioned, preparation timeline. Just say your interview is in 5 days. I'm just giving 5 days and I click generate timeline. What it will do is it will generate you a personalized timeline for the interview. Like if your interview is in 5 days, give 5 and just click generate. It will generate a personalized timeline. Just a minute. Sorry. Like day 1, the fundamentals, the basic algorithms, the ethical consideration you have to see, what is the RAG. So day 1, day 2, it will say what all you have to read, when you have to read. So full detailed timetable it will give. Okay. Once your preparation plan is ready, now the major things comes is your mock interview. Now, while sharing screen, I cannot take a mock interview. So what I will do is I will just show a recorded video. After you have come to this point, what you will do is you will click start mock interview. It will go to the next page. Just I will stop sharing screen and I will go to and share the other screen. So this is how your mock interview platform will look like. Here, instead of this image, you all will get your image. Why your image comes is in order to practice, like seeing yourself in mirror and practicing is the best form of practice you can do. So what you can see is you can see your own face and you can practice answering. Okay. So this is what this space is particularly for. Your video live stream will go here. Iris AI will become, for example, this job description is a company Random Trees. So what it will do, the AI will become Random Trees interviewer and it will conduct a full mock interview. Full mock interview in sense from introduce yourself to your projects, then from projects to fundamentals, then fundamentals to more depth questions. After that, then it will go to situational questions, like in this situation, how you will design this. So like situation questions, then it will go here. It has analyzed your weakness, right? From your weakness also, Iris will ask questions. So in order to see whether you have analyzed the weakness and improved yourself. So it will take questions from your weakness. Then it will move on to the HR questions. That is behavioral questions. Then it will finally give salary negotiation also you can practice. After that, you can end the interview. Okay. So this is how the interview process is going to be. I will just play a few parts from this video. You can be very comfortable with the system. if you are not understanding any question when it is asked, in the side, your transcript will lively come. Okay, even if you are not comfortable with the English, basic English only it will be there. So no need to fear about that. Even when you are not understanding that, whenever the Iris AI speaks, inside the English questions will also pop up. Whatever it is asking, it will come here in the right hand side. Okay, and what you are saying also will come on the right hand side. So no need to fear about the English or how they are going to ask questions. So for example, here you can see, could you tell me about the significant projects you have worked on? So like this, you can, when the voiceover comes, the question also comes here. Okay, so even when you don't understand, you can see here, even after this you don't understand, you can ask the AI to repeat the question. You can say, sorry, I did not understand it. Can you repeat it or explain it in a different way? You can say those things. You can also say, like, you need a time to think. You can say to the AI, just give me a minute to think. I will think and answer. So these type of natural conversation you can have with the AI. Okay. Now I will show some part of the interview.
Let's move on to discuss your experience in more detail. Could you tell me about a significant project you've worked on, particularly focusing on the challenges you faced and how you overcame them?
At Datacraft, I led to the development of automated customer segmentation system that significantly transformed our marketing approach. The project aimed to identify high-value customer segments and predict their future purchasing behavior. My primary contribution was developing the end-to-end machine learning pipeline. I started with extensive data integration, combining customer transaction history, website behavior, demographic information, etc. I implemented
So similarly,
clustering, etc. with feature important analysis, we offer features.
so it reads,
Understood.
it gives as the next question.
Project experience, let's shift our focus to some fundamental technical questions. First, in Python, what is the difference between a list and a tuple, and when would you choose to use one over the other?
Python, list and tuples are both.
So similarly,
Well, can
like
you
I
explain
told,
what the subquery is and provide an example of when you might use one?
The subquery in SQL is a query nested inside another query, allowing you to get the results of one query as a part of another. Subqueries can
Prevent it?
overfitting occurs when a machine.
so similarly, it will ask questions from whatever you are answering. Okay, based on your answer, it will move on to the next question. And similarly, it will go to, like, these are fundamental questions.
All three offer high durability.
Next is asking question about cloud computing.
We have S3 to store up.
Good. Let's move on
Now
to
it is asking about the big data tools. Based on resume and your job description, it will start asking questions.
Imagine you're working on a
So this is the
large-scale
situational question which I have
business
told.
platform. How would you approach building this system, considering factors like scalability, real-time updates, and personalization?
For an e-commerce recommendation system.
So it will give you more advanced. One advanced question it will ask you, which will be like, most probably it will give a situation and ask you how you will perform in this situation.
Can you share your
So here,
experience
see,
or familiarity with transition
from our
between
skill
user
gap only it is
production
asking
and
question. It is not from a common. So it is understanding one of our skill gap, and from the skill gap it is asking the next question.
For transitioning models from containerized.
Thank you for sharing that. Now,
So now it goes to the managerial round.
describe a situation where you have to manage conflicting priorities on a data science project. How did you approach it and what was the outcome?
You can naturally think, take your time and answer. Okay. See, next is where you see professionally in 5 years.
Thank you for sharing your aspirations. Regarding compensation, do you have any initial expectations you'd like to share for a role like this?
This is salary negotiations.
Flexibility, perhaps towards a range of 10 to 11 lakh rupees per annum, but final compensation is typically determined.
Even when you say something like more than mentioned in the role, it will tell this is our range. This is what maximum we can give. So you can negotiate with it. So you can say then it will say the mock interview process is over. Then you can finish the mock interview. Okay. So this is how the mock interview process will go. Now I will go back to the old screen. Whole screen. Once your mock interview is over, it will analyze itself and it will give the overall assessment, how your interview went, how you are answered technical questions, how you have answered communication question, how you have answered behavioral questions. Communication is overall, okay, how your English is, everything. So it will give you the strength and your weakness as well. Here also in communication, your strength, your weakness. Behavioral, your strength, your weakness. Okay. Then it will say your weakness, how to improve, some small tips it will give. In, for example, the star method I have mentioned there, right? Here it is suggesting to use the star method to explain questions, okay? Then similarly, prepare concrete examples from your projects. So it is saying how to overcome these areas to improve. Some small tips it will give. Then you can see the whole interview transcript here, what the AI asked, what I'm saying. For example, see here, I told you, right? I am saying, can you give me some time to think? It says, take your time to think, no problem at all. I have thought for like 1-2 minutes, then answered the next question. Okay. So similarly, you can answer, you can do the interview, read the transcript, how your interview went, and these are all the questions asked, okay, in the interview. It will get suggested answer and rational. For example, good morning, CPAS. From here, it have started to thank you for sharing, okay. So these are the questions that have been asked in the interview. When you click this, based on your resume, it will tell what exact answer you should have given, okay. So you can read and practice from this, okay. Here it says, good morning, Iris, I am Sirpi AS, recent graduate in degree of computer science, AI and machine learning. So you can see, right? Same way, technical question also answer it will give. For example, this is a question about containerization. It gives a detailed answer. So you can practice from here also. Whatever question asked, what answer I should have given. You can see this and check what you should have given and practice. The next one is history. History is basically when you are taking more than 1 or 2 interview. As of now, you will be taking 1 interview in the practical workshop. Here, more than 1 or 2 means it will show you the graph, how you have performed, how your improvement is. So these things will be mentioned in the progress history. Okay. So this is the overall thing which you will be doing. Now I will mention a very important thing. Once you complete all this, the most important thing you have to do is go to profile. Here you can see edit, right? In profile, go to edit. Click edit and college ID, department ID, section ID will be there. We will give you all these details. You just have to enter in the lab whatever is being told in the lab at that time. Okay. We'll give for every department different department ID. Okay. We'll give you there directly on Monday. You have to enter whatever is being told in the lab. Okay. This is very important. Once you do, click save changes. After that, you can sign out. You can sign out. Once you sign out, the next most important thing you will do is you go to in the job listing itself, you will have feedback form will be there. Click submit review. It will take you to a Google review, and then you will just give all the details and reviews, and then the workshop will be over. Okay. So this is what we'll be doing in the Monday workshop. So I will once again show just a minute. Okay, once again show, you will come here to Iris website, see your department, take free resume analysis. Okay, free, click no more, read the job description, check, choose free resume analysis, then do your sign in, like your name, mail ID, password, any password you can give, click agree to the terms and service and privacy, then create account. Okay, now I will sign in. Once you sign in, your job description will already be loaded. Here you will choose, next you will go to resume builder, completely build your resume with all it is very easy, right? You can just, it will be given there, you can fill the details. When something big you have to type, our assistant will be there, click AI enhance, write in whatever language you are comfortable, click AI enhance. And then once your resume is ready with all the contents, need not to write all the contents, like whatever you have any extracurricular, mention it, otherwise no need. If you have published any paper, mention it, otherwise no need. What are the basic things I have told? Your resume should have personal details, objective and professional summary, education, projects, internships, then skills is very, very important. After that, any certifications is there, click that, give that. So these are the main things. Other things, if you have, you can give awards, accomplishments, anything, extracurricular activities, languages, you can just click, English. So because for a fresher, the content will be less. Okay, so you definitely one page your resume have to be. So so for this you can use this languages and all. Okay, so these things you can write, and proficiency level also you can mention here. So once your resume is ready, download the resume, go to the upload section. Here your job description will already be there if you have come from the job listing. Then choose file, you have to go select the resume which just you have built. Then go to then click analyze. It will go to the analyze page. Go through this, read this, what your strength, weakness, everything. Go to preparation plan, see what all questions that can be asked, then note down the concepts to study. After that, generate a dynamic preparation timeline. Just everyone give 5 days. This is a workshop, right? So just for your practice, just give 5 days. Then go down, click mock interview. Your interview process will start. It will be maximum 13 to 15 minutes of interview. You attend the interview, then it itself will say end mock interview. Then once the whole interview is over, click end mock interview. It will go to performance section. Okay. Then this whole analysis report will come. You can just read about all these things, all the questions that have been asked, what I should have answered, everything. Then you can go to progress history. Then you can see what all is there. Then finally in your profile, the teachers will tell you what college ID and department ID, section ID you should give. You just enter. After that only you should log out. Okay, enter. And one more thing I forgot is, here is this download my data, right? Once you complete all this, you just click download my data, and you can see your whole report will get downloaded. See here, student name generated and what plan I'm in. So I can see, I have attended interview for this job description, what my resume analysis, my strength, weakness, and likely interview questions. So those interview questions, how I did my interview, everything will come in detail in your report. This you can have for your practice as well. Okay, you can use this for practicing. So you can download this report and save it and keep it for yourself. Okay, and then log out. Once you log out, go here, submit review. Here you can click submit review, then the review page will open. Go and give your review and then submit. The workshop is over. Okay, so this is what you will be doing on Monday. There will be people from our side also. If you have any doubt, they will be helping you out on spot. So this is what Monday workshop is going to be. I hope this first theory session and this workshop is going to be of very much use and help for you. So let's meet on Monday and see how things goes. And all the best for you all. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Students, good morning again. If you have any doubt, please raise your hand. If anybody has a doubt, please raise your hand, and we'll allow you to unmute and we can ask questions. Okay, Yuvashri can start. Unmute and talk. Yuvashri?
Hello, sir. I'm Yashri from
Yes.
department.
Yes.
I have a
Okay.
quick question. Since this AI tool is generating resumes for all
Yes,
students,
please.
right? Am I audible?
Okay. Yes,
I
I'm
have a
audible.
quick question, sir.
Yes.
Since
Okay.
this AI tool is generating resume for all students,
Okay.
will all of them receive the same resume template or format, or this tool offers many template or customization techniques?
So basically, this resume tool will offer a standard template only, which will be ATS friendly, one single template only. It will offer for all the students. Only the content is important. So the basic template is whichever is the most ATS friendly one that will offer you.
Okay, sir. And then another doubt also.
Okay.
As compared to the other AIs, what is the most important thing in Iris? How efficiently it works as compared to the other thing?
Basically, Iris most efficient thing is it's a AI mock interview practice. Okay. This is most natural way you can attend mock interviews. It will simulate exact mock interview scenario, and you can actually practice as it is you are doing it live with professionals. Okay. And the number of interviews you can take will increase as it is AI mock interview. Okay, so like for example, for every company you are applying, you can take mock interview and you can practice many questions. Like you take 2 times, for example, say for a company, you get 2 different scenarios, 2 different set of questions. So you can practice very well before actually attending the interviews in the company.
Okay, sir. And how does AI know about the company's question or study plan likewise?
That is how it is trained. The data which it is trained is basically like that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Yuvashri.
Thank you, Yuvashri. Next, I request Mohachina to. Mohachina, can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm Mohsena from the Department of CSBS. I just wanted to ask you that is Iris a paid tool or is there a free version available for students, sir?
As of now, we are doing this in collaboration with the college. So this workshop, it is free for you to do one mock interview. If you are using it separately, then it will be paid. Free version also will be there, but it will be limited to the number of resume generation. The resume analysis will be limited. That's it.
Okay, sir. That would be helpful. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, anyone else has a doubt? Okay. Since there are no hands raised, let me tell you. See,
Oh,
this
yes,
is
sir.
not come to you at free of cost. There is also a payment involved, but the management has taken the payment negotiating with the Iris software team. For this workshop, we are giving you one resume, one JD we have only given to them and they are posting it up. And you'll also have a one mock interview. So as based on the presentation, you will understand that you will have to have basic data like your LinkedIn profile, your GitHub profile, or your about your projects. All these details are very much important. And please note, for taking up your mock interview, you compulsorily required a wired headphone. Let me repeat you again. In the college, in the website, in the systems, you cannot use Bluetooth. If you do not have, either buy, borrow, or steal. But please come with your wired headphone because wired headphone only is compatible with the computers in the system. And second important point is I don't think you require email ID or any validation. But if you're keeping any document in the email or somewhere, because since you all are in final year, my humble suggestion would be to remove your two-step verification so that anytime it works around, it's easy for you. I hope the session has clarified you. Regarding the session, like where you have to go, all these details will be shared to you shortly. I'm sharing it directly or through some of our placement team will also be sharing you. Please note on Monday, you will go directly to lab to take up the AI process along with the mock interview. It is not that you will come to auditorium. You have to assemble in your class, and the venues are already given. Your faculty coordinators will support you in taking you to the classrooms. See, since we had to complete it in a very short time, we did the one virtual session, and on that day, Monday, we'll have a in-person session also. Okay, so I hope we have clarified all of your details, and thank you very much for joining. And I think we can close around. We thank the IRIS team, Siddhi, for accepting our invitation even on a Saturday. And going ahead, we work to see lots of things happening from our side. Thank you very much, and hope to see you on Monday. Positively. Bye.